Good morning, guys. On this video, I would like to share three types of liquidity you must be familiar with when approaching the chart. So the first one you must know is that liquidity, that inducement after a break of structure. For example, in an uptrend, sorry, I will make this bolder once I finish drawing it. In an uptrend, after this break of structure, this an inducement that breaks structure again. So if this have not tapped into the other block, you know that this is an inducement. So you know that price will eventually come back to tap on this other block before moving. Let me make it bolder. So below here is an other block, and this other place here is an inducement. Now, how do you know if this is an inducement or not? Okay, that is when approaching a chart, how do you know if it's an inducement or not an inducement? For example, on the same uptrend, you have something like this, break structure, and any pullback that don't push price up is not an inducement. For example, you have something like this. Here now is not an inducement. If it's moving like this, it's not an inducement, except in another type of inducement or liquidity is forming. But until you push up here, you know that yes, there's liquidity below. Then price eventually comes back, take it, tap on the other block, and keep moving. So on the second type of liquidity you should know is the ranging liquidity. The first one is liquidity after break of structure, that is inducement. Then the second one is range liquidity. Now these are the range liquidity works. For example, in an uptrend and price is moving this way, break structure. Before price comes back to tap on this other block, to do something like this. Now, why price is ranging like this? Buyers and sellers are equal in the market. Buyers and sellers are equal in market. That is one reason. Another reason is the big traders are manipulating price, so inducement will be formed. Then, as you can see below now, traders are taking buy. Market will come and sweep all out, tap on this other block, then move up. So this here is a ranging liquidity. This is a ranging liquidity which price takes off and tap on the other block, then breaks structure. So that's broken structure. Now, after breaking structure, what you should be looking for is either an inducement or other block with inducement or liquidity where price will sweep before tapping in on the other block. For example, now price has reached this stage and price comes back and moves like this. You know that yes, this is an inducement. Then price eventually comes down, tap on this other block, and move. So this one here was an inducement. as you can see, is a combination of this second inducement and the first liquidity. Now look at our ranging liquidity and our inducement combined together. Now the third liquidity concept you should be familiar with in the chart is the trend line liquidity. If you can master this trend line liquidity, you can easily spot them in the market or to change your pattern of trading. Now, these are trend liquidity works. For example, an uptrend on an uptrend and the market wants to come back and tap on this other block, it won't just come straight. Price doesn't move like that. It will do something like this. Do something like this, then tap into the other block, then sweep the whole of this liquidity here. Now the trend line liquidity is this one at this point. This is where the liquidity is. Why is liquidity there? Because sellers are selling at all these points and putting their stop loss above. Your stop loss is the liquidity to the market. So if you can spot out where many traders are putting their liquidity, putting their stop loss, you can easily spot out where liquidity or inducement is in the market. Inducement is simply something that induces early traders to enter the market when it's not yet time. So this trend line liquidity, many traders are putting their stop loss there, providing more liquidity to the market. So the big traders will manipulate price, tap on the other block and sweep all of them out, making price to move with high momentum. So if you can master these three liquidity concepts, you can easily spot out where to take entry in the market. Thank you guys for watching this video, and comment what you want me to explain better for you on my next video. Thank you very much guys for watching, and do well to subscribe to my Telegram channel and turn off notification, so anytime I post a video you'll be notified. And I'll continue posting some secret stuff you need to know about the chart. Thank you guys for watching.